How's everybody doing today? Anyway, I'm sure not too many of you know me out there, other than close friends and family. My name is Troy Bajan, and so anyway, I'm gonna try something that I haven't ever tried before, and that's making beef barley soup. All right, so anyway, just go through the stuff that I'm gonna make this soup with. Is there's some yellow onions, some garlic, diced up carrots, diced up celery, diced up green pepper, can of diced tomatoes, alright, just a full large can, 6 cups of beef broth, alright, approximately 2 cups of cooked beef. I used just stew beef and just dice it up into smaller little portions where I could, you know, it's for a soup, so you don't want them big and huge. And of course, then I'm gonna put some bay leaves in there, some thyme, parsley, beautiful Worcestershire sauce, some gravy. It's beef gravy. It's in the form of a powder. So you just put it in there with it. Of course, the barley. And of course, salt and pepper. Put as much as you want, depending on how you like to taste it or not. And I'm using a different type of oil today. It's avocado canola blend. It's pretty good. Use about a tablespoon thereabouts. All right. So first thing you want to do really is just put the oil in your pot. You don't want to have the pot on too high, of course. Alright, so you just want to let that warm up a little bit. And of course, while you're doing that, just put in your onions. And onions, it's just really one medium to large size onion diced up. And put in your garlic. Use about a clove, 1 to 2 cloves, but I don't use the cloves themselves. I usually buy the minced garlic in the jar, so that works just as good. So all you really want to do now is just really all you're doing is just sweating down your onions and garlic, just getting it all together, just so that it you know, it's not crunchy or nothing. So usually takes about anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes, depending on how you got your burner. All right, so just let that go for a little bit. All right, back again. Had it going now for about 3 minutes or so, and onions are looking translucent now. So really, all you got to do is just add all your ingredients in there in the pot, and just let it go. So I'm going to put in the carrots. Celery. Green pepper. Alright, and then I'll put in the cooked beef. And yes, you're better off using cooked beef. Don't just put your raw beef inside there. Just give it a quick stir inside of there. And you just want to add your liquid stuff now. You can put your canned tomatoes in there. And then you just want to take your 6 cups of beef stock and just pour it in. You can use any kind of beef stock you want. You can use low sodium or just normal beef stock. Choice is yours, really. Depends on what you like. Alright, so next after you do that, you just want to add add your spices. So Worcestershire sauce. Add your thyme. It's about the Worcestershire sauce is a tablespoon, and thyme is about a half of a teaspoon thereabouts, and 2 tablespoons of parsley, dried parsley. Just give that just a little stir. Now you may want to turn it up a little bit just to get it up to a boiling point. And you just want to put in your bay leaves. The bay leaves, it all depends on how much you want to put in there. I like to have a little bit more bay leaf. I just like the taste of it. So I put, if it says put 1 bay leaf, I'll always put 2, maybe 3. So, but it just depends on you and your own taste. So I put 3 this time, a large one and 2 small ones. So really. So then after that, put your gravy mix inside there, and just mix it in with it. Now, obviously, over time, it's going to thicken up. Especially that gravy mix is going to help it thicken up, which is all good. Just let it go, and then you want to put in your barley. Just put that in there, and it will, obviously, it's going to thicken up. It takes about 40 to 50 minutes, about an hour, and of it going. So I don't really measure my pepper and salt. I just put enough in there where I know that it's going to be enough for me, what I like. So it really is probably about in between 1/4 and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And then for salt, really, I'd say it's probably more along the lines of about 1/2 teaspoon. But it's up to you. If you don't really want to, if you want to have the sodium free, well, you just don't add the salt. Use everything sodium free. So once all that is all mixed in there, really you're done adding everything to it, and just put the cover on. Leave it come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, just turn it down to a simmer and let it go on, you know, like I said, about 50 minutes or an hour. And I'll be back in about an hour after it's done. All right, it's been over an hour now, so I just turned off the soup, and we're gonna check it out and see if it's done. Of course, it's nice and hot, and as well as you can see, it looks pretty darn hearty, and smells like well, obviously you can't smell it, but it smells wonderful, and I think I'm gonna enjoy that big time. I wish I could share. Enjoy. See ya.